I think that what we've seen is that although 5G has rolled out very quickly across the world, the fastest growing of any mobile broadband technology, the growth in India has been phenomenal. I mean, the fact that we launched just towards the end of last year, and operators are saying there are around 20 million connections with an expectation of getting to twice that by the end of the year, phenomenal growth and incredible. The big trend that we're seeing in terms of 5G globally is really the search for how we monetize it. Obviously, we know that it's important for meeting consumer demands, for meeting enterprise demands, but how we make money from it, how operators pay off the CapEx, that's really the big question. It's a trend we're seeing across the world. The flip side then is looking at enterprise markets, looking at applications like fixed wireless access. I think those are also trends we're seeing, and opportunities, particularly here in India, whether it's with NSA or SA, and looking at things like FWA and then new applications. If we start from that first question and the fact that we've seen such a quick rollout here, I think there's a very clear learning. The learning is that in order to get 5G moving, and in order to see this kind of rollout, we need the support, we need the foundations in terms of spectrum, in terms of regulations that can allow rights of way, in terms of getting towers set up, but also the will of the operators, and the operators being ready to move quickly and to roll out those networks in a short period of time. I think it won't take long at all. I mean, with any of these solutions, you need that base layer of coverage, right? You need the networks to be in place, and we're seeing that, right? We're seeing the operators roll out the networks so quickly, so it won't be long. And in terms of what those use cases are, I would think things like FWA, which we've talked about, things like enterprise and how we push into private networks. But the wonderful thing I think about India is that we won't really know what they are. But India is going to bring some specific requirements, unique innovations and innovators, and that's going to be the fun part. It's going to be to see the things that we haven't seen elsewhere in other countries, and that'll really surprise us from India, and that's what I'm looking forward to. I think we're constantly looking at our forecasts. We're constantly looking at how we see the uptake. I think it's something that we're always looking at, and particularly as operators update us on where they're at, we always take into account what they say.